Good morning, everyone. Welcome to another Wednesday with Wendy. I hope you're all doing well. Here in Northwest Arkansas, we have thawed out. A week ago today, it was below freezing, and we had about 8 inches of snow on the ground. Today, I think the high is 65, close to 70. There's no snow left anywhere. It feels like spring. It's a little hard to be inside, not gonna lie, but work's got to get done, so here we are. All right, today we're going to continue our series on how to pay less in taxes. Today's topic is how to know which expenses are deductible in your business. And we'll get to that in a minute. If you're just joining me for the first time, I want to introduce myself. My name is Wendy Kane. I'm the owner of Kane Accounting and Financial Coaching. I do bookkeeping and payroll for independent contractors and small businesses so that you can have peace of mind at tax time and throughout the rest of the year. Okay, here's 2 words I want you to remember. And until I figure out the tech and have my marketing people tell me how to do this, I have another visual aid. So, trusty old printer paper and Microsoft Word. Ordinary and necessary. I want you to remember these. To be deductible in your business, an expense must be ordinary for your industry and necessary to get the job done, to complete the business, to do whatever it is, whatever product or service you sell. Okay, that's the IRS official definition of a business expense. There is not a list anywhere. I don't have it. IRS doesn't have it. There is no one list that lists every single expense that is deductible. It all depends on your business, your industry, what the expense was for. The IRS, if you were to get audited, they would be the ones to look at it, and they are the ultimate decider of whether something is deductible. But they have given us these guidelines, ordinary and necessary. So let me explain what those words mean. Ordinary is it's an expense in your business that pretty much your business is going to have. Like some of my expenses, I've got subscriptions. I subscribe to QuickBooks. I subscribe to a couple of marketing platforms. That type of expense. Those are ordinary, and are they necessary? Yes. Yes, I need those in order to accomplish my goal of serving my clients. I want to give another example. It's kind of extreme. Let's say that there is a flower shop in town. We'll call it Rose's Flower Shop. And Rose has a shop on Main Street, and she arranges flowers for people. So her ordinary and necessary expenses are going to include things like mileage, flowers, um, some marketing, maybe rent for her business, um, and other things like that they're ordinary and they are necessary. Do you think Rose could justify a business expense of buying a corporate jet? Yeah, I don't think so either. That's a bit extreme. Probably Rose wouldn't do that. But what about companies like UPS or FedEx? Do they own jets? Yes. Is it ordinary in their industry, shipping? Absolutely. Is it necessary? Yes. How else do we get our packages overnight or within 2 days? So a corporate jet for Rose's flower shop makes no sense. And if she could even afford it, let's just pretend like she could. The IRS is going to be like, I don't think this is deductible. Whereas, UPS and FedEx, oh yeah, they've got a fleet of them. That's how they run their business. So those are deductible. So this is what it means, ordinary and necessary. That's how you determine it. It's kind of dictated by the facts and circumstances as far as what your industry is and what your business does. Some other things I want to mention that are definitely not deductible. And again, this is not an exhaustive list. And ultimately, it's the IRS who decides whether they're going to allow a deduction or not. But some of these are easy to get tripped up on because they seem like they should be deductible, but they're not. One is professional work clothing. So if you're going to go call on clients, a lot of times you're going to wear something corporate looking, a suit, a nice jacket, blazer for women, heels, earrings, jewelry. The thing is, the IRS does not allow that as a business expense. Their theory is that if you can wear that clothing somewhere else that's not work related, then you can't deduct it as a business expense. Clothing that is work related, something like a hazmat suit or PPE, personal protective equipment, if it is something that, you need to have on the job site and you're only going to wear it there, that is probably deductible. But just, you know, nice clothes. I got a new job. I need to go, or I'm seeing a new client. I've got to go, buy a whole new outfit. Sorry, it's not deductible. Um, the A couple of other things are one, I don't know if I have time to get into this today. The value of your time, if you donate your time to a charity, you can't deduct the value of your time, even though as business owners, we could put a dollar amount on that, but it's really not deductible. There's a way, well, no, I'm going to say that wrong. There's not a way to do it because if you put it as an expense, you have to put it as income. So if you add it and subtract it, it's zero. So just don't put it on there. It's not worth it. Um, Two other things that I have seen business owners do try to deduct, dog boarding and childcare while they're traveling for work. So you think, well, I'm traveling for work. I wouldn't be boarding my dog if I wasn't going to visit a client somewhere or going to oversee a project in another place. So this is deductible for my business. No, no, that's a personal expense. It's not ordinary, it's not necessary in your business. The IRS has said no, you can't deduct that. And childcare is the same way. If you've got to pay someone to stay with your kids overnight while you're traveling, that is not deductible on your small business. Now, I know there is a benefit if you're a W-2 employee. Sometimes your employer will give you childcare benefits and stuff, and that is okay. That's a payroll discussion, though, not a business expense deduction that we're talking about. Okay, let's see. What else do we need to know? Going to be a quick one today because I don't want to. It's been a long time last week, so I don't want to go over here too long. Let's see. That's everything on my list. The the main driver of whether something is deductible, like I said, is this right here. Ordinary and necessary. If it's ordinary, meaning most people in your industry deduct it or have that expense, they need it, and then it's necessary in order to conduct business. So if you aren't sure, ask yourself, is it ordinary? Is it necessary? Because there's not a dedicated, exhaustive list of every single business expense for every single industry that is deductible. Okay, that is all I have for today. I want you to remember that no one is born knowing how to do this. It is okay to ask for help. If you want more tips like this, you can go to my website and either download my free guide, which includes this topic as well as some others. You can also subscribe to my email list. You'll find that link on my website as well. All right, y'all have a good day.